Hello, everyone. I am Arlette Ingram Willis, a professor at the University of Illinois in Urbana-Champaign, Illinois, in the United States. Today, I will briefly share my thoughts in response to the query, Paulo Freire and me. First, I want to make sure my comments are intelligible, so please excuse my use of English. My Portuguese is not as proficient as I would like. I met Paulo Freire in the 1990s when one of my graduate students introduced me to the book Reading the Word and the World by Donald Macedo and Paulo Freire. I was immediately smitten by their approach to humanity and literacy, their concern and care about extending literacy to all people as a moral obligation and as a human right. Their ideas stood in stark contrast to the impersonal skill and drill notions that I had learned and that I had used as a literacy teacher. I also had the opportunity to see and hear Paulo in person at a Theater of the Oppressed conference in Omaha, Nebraska. I recall fondly how, in person, he seemed like a kindly old grandfather. Although the audience spoke in English and was a little contentious about the lack of gender balance in his scholarship, he calmly and thoughtfully responded to each query. Thereafter, I had an even greater respect for him as a person, a man, and a scholar, while continuing to question his position on race and racism. Since my early introduction to his scholarship, I have read his work extensively, as you can see on my bookshelf here. Oh, maybe not. Okay. On my bookshelf. I've learned about his beliefs, family, life, scholarship, work in Brazil, and his influence around the world. It was my immense pleasure and honor to receive a Fulbright scholarship to study his influence at the Universidade de Federal Pelotas in Rio Grande do Sul in 2014. The opportunity gave me a greater understanding of the history and influence of his work in Brazil and in the lives of Brazilians. I interviewed a dozen people at the university, from graduate students to administrators, who had been influenced by his work and were willing to share how his ideas had helped to shape their lives and livelihoods. I recall a university administrator, a Catholic priest, and a university professor who traced their early commitments to education after reading Paulo's writings. Among my interviewees, one collapsed as she recalled her lifelong commitment to his pedagogy, and another spoke with such great reverence that her eyes filled with tears. Their responses were unexpected and left me in awe. While in Brazil, I attended monthly meetings of a local grassroots group of Freirianas, community activists and teachers who were willing to continue his work, and I also attended a statewide conference dedicated to his scholarship. Finally, I am grateful for Paulo's thinking about the word and the world and his gift to us all. Thank you.